I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome to Game Time Day.
It's game time day, but it's not really a game today, is it? Although there is a game today. I have a question for you, Alyssa. Are you
Oh,
ready for some football?
yeah. Are you ready? Oh, there is a game time today.
Yeah,
What time is that at?
I don't even know. It's sometime tonight.
Gonna need to get a YouTube
Yeah.
TV back now.
Yeah.
We usually do the
Yeah,
trials like around the time that like things like that are
sports
going
are
on,
back.
and then
Yeah. I
because we
so
really don't watch TV like that enough. We've realized, there's a lot of times that we're like, gosh, we pull the plug and just like
yeah.
pay the crazy amount per month and get it. But then it's like I realized like nobody watches. I would
So
watch it because I had it, but I wouldn't watch it because outside of
yeah.
that.
So your uncle Jimmy was telling me about something the other day. It's a service he uses called Uzu, Uzzu. Write that down.
Hmm.
And it has like all sports on it. It's just sports, and it's like it
Oh,
was cheap. It was really cheap because I was like
and all
thinking about doing
games.
that instead of NFL. Every game, no blackouts. Like the only thing is, it's questionable as to whether or not it's legal. But I can't imagine that that first of all, it's been around for a while, I guess, and I can't imagine
The
that they're
A&M
having people pay
podcast
for
is not
subscriptions. Yeah,
responsible for
right.
any
Yeah, exactly.
legal
But yeah,
things.
but he said he's been using that because I was complaining because
Hmm.
there was a Phillies game on the other week and Jay pays for the MLB package, so we get
Oh yeah.
all the games except there's two types of games that we don't get. If it's a local game, meaning they're playing like Miami or Tampa, and we don't get those games on regular TV anyway, so that's annoying. But then, or like there's certain games, like some Friday night games are only on Apple TV Plus, and now there was two games last week that were only on FanDuel Sports, and I'm like, why am I paying for a subscription if you're going to have these exclusive games on other, like even the blackout games I can get,
Hmm.
that they do that, but like these ones that are on other networks and you're selling exclusive games to them when you have people paying for to get all the games, it's ridiculous. And he was saying that he uses that Uzu thing and there's none that are blacked out, which is wild. So I can't recommend it because I don't use it, but I just will mention it. And
I
it's
think all
everything.
that's
It's
just to get
football.
extra
It's
money for people.
yeah, somebody's getting money off of it. So since we're not playing a game today, it's I keep forgetting what we call this, but it's our favorite thing. Is that what it was
Sleep
last?
Fave
I
or
got
whatever. Yeah, we
yeah,
we had a good title for last month or
yeah. It
last
was
month, but
really
now I
good
forget
last
it.
month, and now I forget what it was. I'll look at last month, and that's what it'll say on the screen, so people will know. But
Oh, true. Yeah, true, true,
yeah,
true. I'm about to look it up right
so
now.
you can go
Anyways,
first.
I was gonna make you go first. So
Oh, you
my monthly fave is not a it's oh now it's playing our podcast. I was trying to look up the title and
wow.
now it starts playing our podcast.
Oh, there you
Whoops.
go. That was a good idea.
I'm a fan as well, everybody. Okay, my monthly favorite is beach hotels.
Beach hotels. Okay.
Obviously, recently I stayed at one, and there's just something I love a nice hotel, just no matter where it is, really. I don't know. There's just something about like the hotel
Yeah.
beds, which is
Yeah.
surprising that a bed that like so many different they need so much of. Like obviously they're buying the beds in bulk, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't
True.
expect them to really put like too much quality into it, but
Right. Yeah.
whatever they got going on is they got it's working.
I will agree with you on the hotel beds. They're always good. I don't know what it is about the hotel pillows, but they're very
Yeah.
hit or miss. Sometimes you get
Yeah,
really great ones, and
I
sometimes you
get
get ones
that.
where it's like, I don't know what to do because I can't sleep on this thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like hotels, but not for work. Like when I have to say it, although it is like when I get back in the hotel, it's like I can relax now.
I
But
just a beach hotel like staying or a beach condo or really anywhere on the beach. Staying
yes,
on the beach, there's just I could stay in the hotel room the whole time. Like actually when we first got there, it was it like as we were pulling up, it was a little bit cloudy and then it
hmm
started raining a little bit and it maybe there was like a 30-minute storm or something right when we got there. And then it cleared up and it was just a beautiful day. But even with it raining, I was like, it's okay because we're at the beach.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah,
And it's Florida, so I know the chances of this being a all-night storm are very slim, especially when you
right,
don't see it on the morning news that it's even going to rain. So,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
we had our afternoon storms yesterday. Um,
Oh yeah.
you're not too far from me, so you had the same storms. But we when our storms were hitting and it was like raining pretty hard, they showed on like the
Mhm.
news was on and they showed at I think it was Cocoa and it was like the
Oh
sun like
yeah.
it looked like it was a different country because there was not a cloud around. It was like so clear. That's the wild thing about Florida is like, you can have like it looks like the end of the world and then 5 minutes later it's bright sunshine. So yeah,
Yeah, I know I
that's
saw that too.
it's funny because like I agree with you. I definitely agree because we've done the beach condos a couple of years. We've done beach houses a couple of times, and yeah, it's just matter of fact. I think the last time we did a beach house, I was actually working that week, but I was working
Mhm.
from there, so it was like I was working the same way I do now from home. I was just at the beach condo, and that was great. It was great. It was
It
just
just it's a different vibe. Even, I love going to the beach, but there's just a different I almost stayed more nights because it's also that moment of like you get there and when we stayed at the beach house we were there so long that by the time it was time to go it's still like man this is
yeah.
over, but it's different when you're only staying like a night or 2 nights because that really makes you like
Yeah,
maybe we could
yeah,
stay one more night. I will
yeah.
say, so the place that we stayed in, it was super cool because it was a Marriott residence one,
Oh, okay.
super super nice inside. And it was kind of cute outside too. It was like it
Hmm.
looked more like a boutique type hotel instead of one of those big like skyscraper hotels.
Right, right.
But initially, we had only gotten like it was like a one bedroom
Hmm.
hotel where it had the separate, and I love a hotel that you don't just walk in and you have beds and like that's it.
Yeah,
Like this one, it had a balcony, and originally we were supposed to just get a one bedroom little thing and like okay, there's like a pull out couch and then like a bed. So there's like enough room for one night.
right.
But then they said that it was too many people. 5 people is too many people to like
Some of
stay in
them
that
are
hotel.
like little kids. Most of them are little
Most of
kids. That's
the kids
that's
outnumber the
crazy.
adults, and we were like, "Do you
Yeah,
see them? Like they're literally all small." And they were like,
yeah,
"Sorry, we can't. It's 5 people. 3 people is the max in that room. It's a fire hazard." And we're just
yeah,
like, and once they said fire hazard, we're just like, they're not gonna budge.
yeah. No,
So then we had to spend extra and get the two-bedroom one. And I gotta say, the two-bedroom one, it had a king in one bedroom and then two queens in the other bedroom, two full bathrooms, a living room, and the balcony. That
wow.
really made me like, the kids were like, oh, we could live here.
Right.
Like, no
That's
kidding.
it. Yeah. So it was a happy accident.
It was to an extent, like the extra money spent was like annoying, but
Yeah.
because again, we also were like, we're only here one night. Like it's literally
Right.
like they're gonna be on a pull-out couch like one night. It's fine.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and then it was like it was kind of annoying because you were like, okay, so if I just came in here by myself, said two adults, and then smuggled the kids in, like you wouldn't
Yeah.
even
Well,
know.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that's the move. The move
Now
is
I now I know next
only one
time.
of you goes in to check in,
Yeah,
and that's it, because that's silly. That's a silly rule.
so
Because even
silly.
at least to say four, because usually you can do two, especially kids, you could do two on a pull out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like even if I'm with like another couple and two of us on the pull-out couch, two of us in the bedroom, like
Right.
how are you gonna tell me how to sleep? Like too
Right.
many people in the room, like what?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that
insane.
was they were like,
Especially like
well,
I could even see if it was a hotel room that had a bed, just a bed and a pull out. They didn't have a bedroom and a pull out.
oh, 'cause it's
Them
like too
saying that.
crammed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, gosh, when you guys were little, we stopped at some of those like, I remember when we'd be driving down from Pennsylvania and we'd stop at some of those little like, places along I-95, and it would be like it would have like two queen beds and we'd put six of us in there, So
Yeah,
that's
that's what
that's
I
crazy.
thought too. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a I've never ran into that issue before, but
Yeah, that's why.
it was a beautiful hotel. They have free breakfast, and it was really nice because the pool also was like it was like pool beach.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's always
you come
nice.
up from the beach and you're able to rinse off and stuff before.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
that's
so
the
nice.
best. The best is the pool shower after you're in the beach. I do that after I go on the paddleboard in the lake. I do the pool
Oh yeah.
shower and then I go into
Yeah.
the pool. Or after
Yeah.
I cut the
It's the
grass. That's
best.
really great after I cut the grass. That should be my favorite some week is the pool shower after I cut the grass.
It's also really nice to just like get out of that like when I got out of the ocean water and sand and all of that and I was just in the, clean pool water. It
Right,
was
right.
like, oh, okay, yeah, this feels a lot like, weirdly better on my skin.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. I
Yeah.
always like a good beach stay.
Yeah, love a beach
Especially
hotel.
like right on the beach like that. That's the only way to do it. Because if I'm staying somewhere and it's
Yeah.
like a block off the beach, it's like I might as well be driving over then because I'm, you know
Yeah.
what I mean. I'm not
That's
really
how, yeah.
there.
Even when I've looked at places before and it's been like a a beach house, but it's not on the beach, it's a little bit away where you still have
Yeah,
to drive or you still got to like lug your stuff,
yeah.
across a
Because even if
street
it's a
or
block
something.
off, yeah, even if it's a block off the beach, you still have to like you want beach chairs, you got to take them there, or the
Mhm.
cooler, and then if you got to use the bathroom, you got to walk back or use the beach bathrooms, which they're actually not too bad over at New Smyrna, but
If I want to
um,
take a nap and then
yeah,
leave everyone and take a nap and then like come back
yeah,
later
it's
or
just
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, if I gotta drive to the beach, if I'm staying at the beach, but I still gotta drive to the beach, might as well just
yeah.
stay at home.
I agree. All
I
right,
don't live that far anyway.
now we're
Your
gonna
turn.
see now we're gonna see mine. Mine is I don't know. Let's see what you think of mine.
I
We
like
already talked
yours.
about, so it's this, right? And you're probably people looking. If you're looking on the thing, you're going, "What the heck is that?" It looks like it's just a paperweight. That's no. This is something that your mom bought that I didn't even know she bought, but
Like most
it's
things she buys.
yeah, it must have been on an ad on Instagram or TikTok. It's a tiny screwdriver set, and it's a tiny electric screwdriver set. So
I like that part of it, that it's an electric one, but it's
yeah,
small. It's not a big
and
old
it's
drill.
what's nice is it has right exactly. It has the lighting on it, so when you're trying to like, especially with little screws like screwdriver heads like this, because these are all smaller ones mostly. But look at all the different like sizes and everything it
Does it
has.
have an
Has some that are
extender one
longer.
too?
No, it has some. It
What
has
is
some
that?
longer ones. I don't know. I don't even know what that tool in the middle there
Yeah,
is.
that's what I
It
thought was the
Yeah, it
extendo.
looks like some sort of a prying tool, but that doesn't plug into it. It also has a little
Oh.
pair of tweezers in there too. I don't know if you can see those,
Oh, very
but so it's
neat.
just like it's a kit for doing like precision type work,
Hmm.
which is nice. And like I said, it has like every type of bit known to man. Some of them that I have no idea what they're for. See, it's got those extended ones there, those little bit longer ones, which
Yeah.
those are nice, especially when you're trying to take like something apart, like, that because that's what you use screws for. Um, if it's like, some of those small plastic things that like it'll have the tiny screws and then they'll be embedded in a hole like that deep. So you can't really, if you're using a small bit, you can't get in there. Those are not really nice for that. Um, and then the other thing that's well, first of all, I love this whole thing. Look, it locks down inside of there. So once it's locked in, I can turn it upside down and they don't all fall out. And then the other neat thing is all of these, this is magnetic. So all of these are held in by magnets. So even though there's one
Oh,
missing, I don't know what happened to that one, but they don't fall out easily. So,
yeah.
when you pull it out, they're staying in there. And then the screwdriver itself, it's electric and it's USB-C rechargeable. So it makes it really easy when you have to recharge it. And since it fits in top, I can just plug the USB. Look at, I'll go right up to the lens. I can plug the USB-C cord right into there to charge it up. And one of the things I like is, like, because the screwdriver is so small, but it is power. It's got a decent amount of torque, and when it's like, if you're trying to tighten something and it hits spot, where it can't run anymore because it's too tight, because
Mhm.
it's shaped like a little screwdriver, I can just turn it. Where with a drill, if that happens, I mean, now that's going to have more torque, so it's not as
Mhm.
likely to happen. But you can't just sit there and turn the drill handle. And where this came in really handy was when I was putting the Gobi lights up on the roof, to put the brackets that went around the lights on, because I was able to take that up with me. I had it in my little tool belt, and it was really easy to grab that to put. And they were small screws, so it was a perfect size tool for those. But it was also really, like, easy because I was able to carry it up there, without having to lunk, without having to lug my whole like drill, or my other power screwdriver up there. That's a lot bigger and heavier and bulkier and harder to carry when you're
That's true.
standing on a ladder 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah, and you already have all the attachments too, so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah, and as long as I don't
really
lose
taking your whole
anymore.
toolbox up.
Yeah, as
Because
long as
even
I
if
don't
you
lose
have the
anymore.
drill, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
But they're probably standard sizes anyway, so
yeah,
you
they
could,
are. They are.
you could
Yeah,
just also replace them.
I have another little precision manual screwdriver kit. It's not a power one that has the same
Hmm.
size bits. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think I actually have two that are manual ones that are the same size bits. So you're right.
like you lose a couple,
Um,
you can also add some to your account or
but
your account, your
but it also had
little.
me thinking about something with, like, this kind of stuff. Like, how easily do they get you with ads on, like, TikTok or Instagram or that, for stuff like this? Like, this is.
That's a cool ad though. That's a good ad. That's like a good gift ad too. Like,
Yeah, this
you
this
know,
is this is really is this is, but they have tons of stuff like that, and they're like, I can't tell you all the stuff that I've seen on there, and I was like, oh, I think I need that. I don't usually buy any of it, but you know, there's tons of stuff like that I see. Like, there was one the other day, and then I actually saw an infomercial for it. It's like this broom that's like a different type of broom, like, our brooms that we're all used to with the bristles and all that. It almost had like a squeegee edge on it. I don't know if you've seen
oh,
that
I've
one.
seen that. Yeah.
And so they're sweeping up something like sugar or something really fine, and it wasn't leaving a bit of it. It was getting like every bit of it, and I'm like, I think I need that, and I didn't order
I'm
it,
a
but
vacuum girl.
yeah,
I would
well,
never,
yeah,
I would, a vacuum gets it up easier. I
yeah,
like
it does.
ads. I don't mind an ad when it's something cool like that. Like that's an ad that really you can get anybody for a gift and
Oh
they would
yeah,
need it. Like whether
yeah,
it's like a guy or a woman, like I think everybody could use something like that. Plus I like how it's tiny and it could fit in like the junk drawer. So if it's
yeah,
someone like me that
exactly,
doesn't have a lot of storage, like I don't necessarily have a lot of storage for
yeah,
a drill and then a separate little drill bit thing and like I like
yeah,
how that's all together.
yeah. And one thing I'll say about it is it's well made. Like, this is metal. This isn't plastic. This is all metal. Like, the only part that's
Is
plastic is the
the
handle. The
is it
handle
strong enough that
itself.
you can
And
like drill it into a wall? Like drill a nail into a wall?
you can. I mean, it can't be. Like, I could go into wood with it easily. It can't be like too bad. But like I said, if you get to the point where, okay, it can't go in anymore, you can turn it by hand then. Because of the
Oh,
shape of it, it's
true.
shaped like a regular screwdriver, so you can turn it by
So you don't
hand, which
have
is
to
what I
use
like.
the electric part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Or when it gets to the point, where, like I said, where it's bottomed out, you can just do that for extra torque. And see, then it has buttons for to tighten or to loosen. which
I
is neat.
like the button one because on a regular drill, you know how it has like the back and forth, like
Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to
I
switch the
never know
thing.
which one it's going. I never
Yeah,
know which way it's going.
yeah,
I
and it
know it's
takes you
probably
like three
self-explanatory,
turns
but
before you realize that you're going the wrong way, and then at that point the screw fell out because you were going the wrong way. Yeah,
yeah.
it's always annoying.
Yeah, that part always
Yeah,
confuses me. I to this day, even when I get it, I'll remember it for that moment, and the next time I use it, I'm like,
yeah.
gosh, is
So
it
I
is
get
it self-explanatory? Like
right. Yeah,
in the
like
wall, out the
user
wall, like
friendly,
lefty
but
loosey, righty tighty,
yeah,
or is
yeah,
it?
yeah. What do they call that? Intuitive? Is it intuitive? Um, just to I mean, we're not getting any compensation from them unless they want to call me. Um, but
Yeah.
the brand on it is Fantic, Fanttik, and it's a Nex E1 Max. So if you're looking for something for a gift, that'd be a great, like you said, stocking stuffer Christmas gift. I have no idea how much it
Oh,
costs. That's the one thing I don't. And I probably, if I knew how much it cost, it might not be my favorite thing of the day. So, because I might be like, it costs that much. Or maybe I'd be like, oh, wow, why didn't you
right.
buy more?
If it's like $20, then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's worth it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. If it was like,
I
and I don't think it was more than that.
think if it's like $60,
Yeah.
it's a little high.
That would be the range that would be a
You know what?
little
I look at something
insane.
like that and I see, I always am like, wow, that would have been a good invention to make, Dad. That I'm surprised
I know,
that's
right?
not an invention that you would go for because that's totally something that you could think of.
Why, thank you. I think.
But yeah,
Um, so I have one more thing I need to do. So, and you know what that is,
your a weekly dad joke.
the weekly dad joke. Ah,
A real excuse me, a weekly dad joke to just come to you.
yeah, I know. Well, they should, but I do very little actual show prep, so there we are.
True. We both
Okay,
run into that.
this one's really good though. I got
Okay.
a really good one. This is worth the wait. What do you call
Perfect.
fake spaghetti?
Oh my gosh.
What do you call fake spaghetti? Come on.
Impasta.
You got it. Impasta. An
Yeah.
impasta. I
I
don't know
think I've
why, but
heard
I
that one
liked that
before, and
one.
that's where I came
Yeah.
from with that one.
Hey,
You know what's so funny?
I got a
Adrian
better
told
one.
me,
Why can't, and you're not going to guess this one. Why can't you hear
oh,
the pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Why can't you hear the pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
because he's roaring. I don't know.
No, because the P is silent.
Oh, see,
Come on, the
I
P
don't
is
even know that
silent.
there's a P in a
Uh,
pterodactyl.
well, I'm gonna
Never
have
would have
to.
got that. You're right. I
Okay,
never
so
would have got
next
that.
week's game time will be a spelling test for Alyssa.
We will do a spelling bee next week in game time. That's a good one. Yes, spelling bee.
Yeah. All right.
You know what's funny is you using ChatGPT. Adrian said that he used ChatGPT yesterday for the first time ever, or I guess like this morning for the
He's
first time
addicted now.
ever. He was like, "Wow, it
Yeah.
kind of was." I was
He.
having a whole conversation. It kind of was like a therapist.
Yeah. Did you tell him? Did you tell him about what the experience of Grok in the Tesla when we were talking
Oh
to
no, I
Grok on the
haven't. He
car
knows
ride?
about Grok because he sent something in our one group chat the other day though
Yeah.
about it.
But the actual experience
But
of
yeah,
it is kind of
oh
wild because
Grok, yeah.
you turn that on and you start talking to it and it's like your passenger in the car.
You're
You
45 minutes into your
just
ride oversharing to Grok.
yeah, yeah. At one point, I started to cry a little, and Grok
Yeah.
comforted me. It was nice. It was nice. So I appreciate that we now have Grok in the car.
That's so
I saw an
funny.
ad from Tesla. You wouldn't appreciate this because this is one of those Gen X things, but it was saying we finally have Kit. You know, because back in the day, the Knight Rider show, the car was named Kit. I forget. I think Kit was stood for something, but yeah. So now we have that.
Knight
Except
Rider
you got to have
show.
the cool LED lights going across the front of the car.
That's funny. Yeah. So,
All right.
anyways, guys,
Yeah. Thanks
stay
for
tuned for
yeah
Tuesday's episode. Thanks for tuning in to our faves.
yeah. Tuesday's episode will be a vacation based episode
Our
because
what?
I'll be on vacation.
Oh, yeah, you will be on
Yeah.
vacation.
I'll
Yeah.
be
So we'll
very
be
relaxed.
wearing
I'll
like
be wearing a Hawaiian shirt
a
and
leg. Yeah.
yeah, I might do it from out on the pool patio just to
You
set the vibes.
should, as
Yeah,
you
so we'll see.
should.
We'll see.
Floating on
Tune
a
in.
floaty.
Oh,
On a
that would be
floaty.
great, right? In my little deck chairs,
We
my
should,
little
I should come over and we should both be on
there
the
you
deck
go. We should
chairs.
work that out. Yes. I think we're going to do that.
Yeah, that's
All right.
funny.
Tune in Tuesday and see if we do. All right. Thanks. Thanks guys. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.